Welcome to Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats. 3A Sports. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffaloes offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. Quick step and go. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hayden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Lewis wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayden. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. He makes the grab. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. Hauls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Bounced off his feet. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Bell. He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Turning it on. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Running back searching for a hole. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Back to pass, it's Bell. Here's the pressure. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You know, nowadays so many people go for it on fourth down, so maybe it causes people to be more aggressive on third down. You ain't going for it now. Third and long, and I bring the blitz, and I get home. No fourth down for you.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Miller. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Hayden. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The handoff to Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Bell. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Covey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Fires left. Pulls it in. It's Covey. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Got it on the outside. It's Gibson. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Miller.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Off play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Gives it on the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Bell. Throws to the wideout. Finds his open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Northwestern making quick work on this drive.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lewis to throw. Finds his big tight end. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon where the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell, did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom, shot out of a cannon, right to the quarterback, gets the sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. The throw. Got a man. It's Hayden.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Finds a seam. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Bell. Fires into the end zone. Picked off
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Gives it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Quickly complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Lewis wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Coleman. And the defense drags him down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Bell. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Lewis to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He splits the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Showing off the arm. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Bell. Throwing right. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Caught over the middle. It's Hayden. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Spins away from the defense. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bell. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. The Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets away. Slips a tackle, and he's got room.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's in open space downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll give it to Johnson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Northwestern! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 24 to Texas. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lewis wants to pass. He's got his man. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Buffaloes are on the move. The give on the inside. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Bell. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He gets it away from his end zone, and a very good kick here. Makes a move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Here's the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run from the shotgun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Bell. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got him downfield. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
The Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, left to play another play. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Pulls it in, it's Williams. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Lewis to throw. Fears the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the air on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Warren. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.